Hey everybody, let me get y'all over here. Welcome in the kitchen. It's supper time. I've not cooked with y'all in a while, so I thought we'd cook something. I did. Can y'all see my skillet right here? Mr. Andy's on his perch over in the window. Here he comes. Come here and tell him hi. No, he ran away. Alright, in my skillet. Out of my freezer bags, I have peppers, onions, celery, and mushrooms. Right there. That's what I got. Peppers, onions, celery, and mushrooms. Turned up on high, and I'm going to throw these potatoes. I got 2 potatoes I cut up right here. And they will cook a little bit in that water too. Okay? To get them a little bit done, and I'm going to throw in some peas and carrots. Carrots and peas. Peas and carrots. We go together like peas and carrots. Alright, there's our peas and carrots. I'll put those up there in the freezer. Alright, potatoes, onions, peppers, mushrooms, celery, peas, carrots, and potatoes. Yum! Yum, 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 yum. We're making us a chicken pot pie, but there's no chicken in there yet. We're going to put that in just a few minutes. So y'all hold your horse. Chicken bouillon. I have everything else out here, y'all. Even peeled the potatoes. Aren't y'all proud of me? Aren't you proud of me? And I got some corn that I canned. Yum. I'm using it in things because we don't like canned corn. This is the first time I ever did it. Did it last year. I won't do it again, but we like our corn better frozen. So I'm trying to use this up in things like this. Yeah, I am. Look at that. That's just cooking away. Getting all happy. Happy, happy, happy. Oh, and I need some flour. Let's see. I got some flour here. I do. I don't think it's got any ants in it. Good. Yay! I don't have to get out that big thing. All right. Now then, we need to put some butter in there, but I'm going to wait for that water to evaporate. Bring y'all over just a little bit so you can see down in the skillet. Now, how's that? Is that better? You can really see what's going on, can't you? There's our butter. It's ready. Now then, let me grab our chicken. Okay, here's our chicken. We have this cutting board with this well on it because it'll hold all this juice that'll come off the chicken and it'll go up the countertop. I don't like that. Because I've got to cut this chicken up in little cubes. Look at that. Look at all this. It's just bubbling away. Cooking up a storm. Alright, let me chop this chicken up. Y'all want to watch me do that? Okay. It's just in big pieces. Just like this. I'm just going to kind of cube it up. I could throw it in there and grind it up, but I'm just going to cube it up and throw it right in this skillet right here with all those vegetables. While they're cooking, this is my quick, easy chicken pot pie. You know, I was thinking about putting it in another dish, but I think I'm just going to put a crust on the top of it and leave it in this skillet. One less dish to wash. I have to fool with. Alright, now let me put this in the sink and wash my hands good. Okay. Now then. I believe all that water's out there, so let's throw our stick of butter in there. Now I'm putting a whole stick in there. Yes, I am. Whole stick of butter. And then I'm going to season it. Turn y'all back around here. Whole stick of butter. Right there it is. See, a whole stick of butter. Now then I'm going to season it with this chicken bouillon right here. That'll be plenty of flavor. Now I'm throwing out our vegetables here. It's clean, so I'm just going to throw them back in there. Alright. Y'all, our weather's been nice here lately. And everybody's been so happy because we could get outside just a little bit. Have y'all been glad you could get outside just a little bit? We have been. We really have been. Alright, I've washed off my jars and my cans. And I'm going to get me something here and drain. Well, I don't need to drain this. I can just put that corn juice in there. Oh, this is fogging up my glasses. I can't see what I'm doing. I'll just throw the whole jar in there. It's extra corny tonight. That's okay. That's just fine. Smells like good corn though. In the sink that goes. And I'm putting a puff pastry on top of this, y'all. I am. Puff pastry. I've got it right here. I'm just going to roll it out right here, over here to the side. You may need the other one too. if you cook something like this and you cook it in your skillet, your iron skillet, it can go straight into the oven and you don't have to do another dish unless you just want to. And I'm going to taste this, see what the seasoning is. It'll be good once I get our milk in there and our flour. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit, and I'm going to put me some flour in it. Sprinkle it across the top here. It's a couple tablespoons of flour. See how thick that's already making it? That's what you want it to do, because then we're going to add our milk and it'll thin it out. Look at all this pretty colors in there. They're pretty. Now then, in with 1 can of Carnation evaporated milk. It is not sweetened condensed, it is evaporated. You do not want to confuse the two. That's what I'm using right there. Carnation evaporated milk. You can use store brand, that's just what I happen to have on hand right now. And we're going to taste this here in just a minute. See if it needs a little bit of water or a little more seasoning. I actually ought to add some herbs to it. This herb de Provence, I was about to forget it. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit across the top right here. But y'all know I love my herbs. Turn that down a little bit lower. We'll let this, oh, that just really helped it. The smell, oh, so you know if it smells good, it's going to taste good, right? You know it. You know if it smells good, it's going to taste good. All right, let's get another taste right here. Doesn't need any more seasoning. It might could use just a little hint of water. Just the tiniest bit of water, just to thin this out just a little bit. And kind of take a little of that richness out of that milk. My mama used to take that Carnation milk and mix it half with water. If she used a can of milk, she'd use a can of water in a recipe. So, doesn't that look like a scrumptious chicken pot pie? I believe that's good. We just added about a tablespoon or 2 of water just to give that a thinning out because it's got to bake now. The oven is on 425 degrees. Good and rich and creamy. Let's get all this out of here. Alrighty, now then, here's our puff pastry. Let's lay this one on right like that. I'm just going to let it. I'm not going to use the other one. We'll make us some cream cheese things here in just a minute. If I've got some cream cheese. There's a potato that just says, eat me. Okay. There we go. That's all we need to do to that, except pop it in the oven. Okay. So I'm going to put this right here in this oven at 425 degrees until this pastry is good and brown and puffed. Okay. I was going to use a square dish so it would come all the way out to the edges, but you know what? I think the round dish will be just fine. That way I don't have another dish to have to wash, right? That's what I say. All right, let me get some things together and we'll come back and we'll take the rest of our puff pastry and make us a dessert. Okay, so I'll be back here in just a few minutes. All righty, here we are. We're over here at the counter. We've not been over here in a while, have we? Let's get y'all back just a little bit. Turn you down. Here's our puff pastry. Let me get the scissors. These come rolled. I bought them where they were just like folded. I think Pepperidge Farm does fold theirs. These were rolled, which is fine. All right, let me get a spoon and a knife. All right, I'm gonna cut this into 4 pieces. Just down the middle and down the middle. This is one of the simplest, easiest things you can do. Okay, now then, let's flip those over. Because I don't want them on this parchment paper, I want them on my mat. Okay. I've got a can here of cherry pie filling. No, we're not going to use the whole can, because there's no way to use the whole can. Now then, you're going to take these right like this, and you're going to stretch it. And you're going to mash that down all the way around, seal it up good with your fingers. You can even roll it up, kind of like this. Roll it together. There we go. Put them right smack in the middle. Just a few more cherries and a little less filling. If you don't like cherry, use strawberry, use blueberry, use whatever. Whatever you like, that's what you need to use. Okay, just use whatever you like. And I always leave a leak right there, don't I? On every one of them. There's no doubt you can watch. I'm just turning it, just rolling them around there, just like that. Just twisting them and then sticking them right back there. Uh-oh. Y'all, these are not pretty, but they're going to taste good. Yeah, they will. They'll taste good. Now then, I've got this sugar left from Christmas. This just happens to be red, so that's what we're going to use. You can use white or red or green or blue or whatever color you've got. You don't have to have this big crystal sugar. You can just use plain. All right, now these are going to go in the oven. And then we'll make us a glaze for them when they come out. Look at this beautiful pot pie right here. Look at that. It's all puffed up. And it's so bubbly. Look at it. It's creamy and rich. I'll give us a little bite right here. A little bite of chicken. Potato and some corn and carrots. Look at that. Y'all want that bite? It's steaming you up, isn't it? Look how good that is. It's hot as fire, but it's good. It's good. Yummy. Grab us out a spoon here. You can always find the things you don't want, and whatever it is you want, you can't ever find. You know, that's the way it goes. All right, I'll be back in a little bit and show you our pastries when they come out. Okay, y'all, I just took our turnovers out of the oven. Look at those.
Do you want to go to Bristol?
Oh, he's all excited.
Bowling.
That's hot.
He's over eating his chicken pot pie. We'll let these cool.
Go to Bristol.
And we'll have them after a while.
Bowling.
And as always, you all remember, like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video. That'll be all for this one. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Andy, you want to tell your friends hi?
Hi, friends.
Wave at them.
Hi, friends.
Wave at me. Raise your hand. Wave at me.
Hi, friends.
Okay.
Do you want to go to Bristol?
All right, we'll see you all in the next one.